I must confess that I'm looking nerd fresh. Minty clean like Chris. Sidewalks light up when I step. Batman symbol on my chest. Bruce Wayne fly fresh. So fresh. I'm fresh. Nerd fresh.
Welcome back, YouTube watchers, to another episode of Street Nerds. I am joined with Casanova and Casino. I, of course, am Stretch, and this is our Are You Serious for Season 4 of Stranger Things. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Casino. Casino, what is your theory for Season 4?
Alright, so spoiler alerts, you should have watched the previous episode.
Yes.
So, when the show ends, we're left with the cliffhanger of they go to the Russian base and they say, no, not the American, and then you see him pull out another guy, and then they have the demon dog thing. And
Demogorgon.
The Demogorgon, thank you. And so that's what goes on there. So clearly they're setting up that it looks like it's going to be that Hopper survived the explosion at the end of season 3.
Nobody possibly still alive.
Absolutely. But we really kind of just if you look at all of it, I mean, like, who else could it be? There's no other characters that we care about that are either dead or missing at the end of the season. Like, who else could it be but Hopper, right?
And they just happen to have an American in Russia.
Exactly.
I'm
So,
sure that she's lousy with Americans.
What I'm saying, locked up in their facility with one of those demi-dogs.
No,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like just everything is leading to have you believe that. So, my theory, what I think is going to happen, the leftover threads from season 2 about what'd you say, the knockoff X-Men storyline.
Discount X-Men,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so I think what I'd like to see at least is where they come back around and tie everything to that. You know, 11 is kind of not in touch with all of her powers right now, so she's not able to do everything. Maybe they'll have, like, she'll get flashes of Hopper being locked up where he is with the remote viewing stuff she can do, and that kind of triggers her to want to reawaken her powers fully. So maybe she tries to get in touch with some of her brothers and sisters from the program and to see if any of them have powers or maybe answers on how she can unlock her powers. And so all of that will lead to either them directly having to go, which would be the craziest version of of where my theory could go, or it'll be something more along the lines of maybe they utilize the Paul Reiser character, and maybe he through them talking to him, he's able to get Hopper back or something along those lines. But I think that's the direction they're going to go with this next season. And I honestly think if it's not going to be the last season, it's going to set up season 5,
which is
to be the end.
Should be the last season.
Absolutely.
5 seasons is a good run for any show.
Right, and not only that, but you know and man, I can't think of their names right now. But the writers and the creators of this show, they actually they're really smart. Most of their stuff is really crafted to have an ending. So I think that they're going to try to do that with this. Give it a nice ending, have it all wrap up together nicely. So that way, hopefully, you know, just like the nostalgia that they're pushing throughout the whole series, it leaves us, you know, with a good taste in our mouth and leaves us wanting more and having a fond memory of the show.
Well, not only that, how much more weird stuff can happen in this town.
Without them just nuking it from orbit.
Yes, because I mean, like, we were joking around yesterday, like, why didn't, you know, we would have moved at the end of season 1. Like, okay, we survived, let's get the heck out of here, right? It's time to go.
Now, I mean, Kaz, you did point out that would have been a mistake because Will was still carrying that thing in him.
Absolutely.
But the instinct to GTFO out of Hawkins is still there.
Absolutely, 100%.
So that's my theory. That's what I think is going to happen.
So you got it here first?
If they did that, I say that would definitely help redeem, if they brought back the sister and all that, you know, that would help redeem the way they just used her as the MacGuffin of 2.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. Well, you got Casino's views on it, so we'll have to come back later and see if he is.
See if I'm right.
See if he's correct. You want to go ahead and. Hey, you know, not everybody can be as prophetic as I am. That was prophetic, okay? In case you all wanted to. Yeah. Cash, you want to go ahead and hit us up next?
I'll go ahead. Well, yeah, not so much different from what you had said. Everybody basically knows it's gonna be Hopper. It's gonna be the American over there. But the fact that they still had a demidog, and then we saw it evolve right again in front of, you know what I'm saying? It evolved again into the bigger version. I feel like they're gonna try to use it as their personal weapon until they can't contain it anymore.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're gonna lose control of it real quick by about episode 1 or 2. You know what I mean? It's end of 1, beginning of 2. They're not gonna be able to control this thing no more. Like I said, it went from being on all fours to now it can walk.
Yeah.
And it got a little taller, a little bigger. So
yeah, it definitely looked a lot like the Demogorgon from season 1 that they were dealing with through most of it.
But I would like to see, I think it would be real cool if you saw it from the upside down, how it runs through the entire Earth. You know what I mean? To get from little old town in America all the way to Russia.
Like a shortcut.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
That would be pretty dope.
So, yeah, I think that would be real awesome. That's about all I got.
Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good one. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that was. I like that. I like that we were going with that. I would actually like to see that in season 4 myself now. So I guess it's my turn. Surprise! I also think it's Hopper as the American. Although I'm going to go ahead and say it's not, in case I'm right. No, I totally think it's Hopper who's the American. I do want to see them bring in the other sisters and the other kids. I agree with Casino, and then I think that's going to be a way. And I think you had touched on it last night because she got stronger when she was with 8. Is that you?
Well, 8 was able to channel that anger.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
so there is a connection between their power levels.
And now that she's down, you know, she's not able to channel it right now. She might seek.
So if she gets like a little vision, like you were saying, and then they can seek out them because she knows, hey, I get a little more powerful when I'm around. Is it wrong to say my own kind? But
and another theory, real quick. I'm sorry, just
please.
About this just real quick.
Do it.
They were the only girls in the rainbow room. So what if 1 through 7 and 9 and 10 are all boys? So
okay.
That'd be interesting to be unveiled at the end.
Okay.
All right.
Or maybe they're super soldiers.
So all of that I'm definitely cool with, and we'll definitely go and watch season 4 if it has all that. I want to see Hawking's Team 6 rappelling down Russian buildings. I'm sorry, no, it just it whetted my appetite with the whole infiltration of the underground mall super base.
Super base.
Scoops ahoy.
Scoops. I want Team Scoops to have to come back together, and I want them rappelling on ropes down some Soviet Soviet Moscow building. As they infiltrated, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be great.
11 could be sitting there like holding them up.
Oh my god!
Come on.
Well, that would definitely take
very 80s.
That 80s nostalgia cheese to its ultimate factor. Right there.
But no, I honestly want to see them all come together again. I want to see them push more with that whole the groups breaking up. And how that affects each of them. We got a real big touch of that in this one, where literally they were all separate for most of the season, yeah. And they had to all come back in the end. I kind of want to explore that and see where they're going as they've gotten a little older and as they separated. It's just natural part of growing up, and it's the part you don't see in a lot of, you don't see that in the Goonies or Stand By Me or The Sandlot. You only hear about it, whereas you don't see it play out. If they were to take that direction, I think that would be interesting for them to explore, especially given the whole nostalgic goggles they've got going on.
Right.
And if they pull it off right, that would actually be a real great
little swan song for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
So that's my theory. That's their theories. Tell us what you think. If you have your own theories, definitely put them in the comments below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and all the YouTubes. And I'm Stretch.
I'm Casino.
Casanova, baby.
And we are Street Nerds. See you next time.
Peace.
I'm fresh, nerd fresh, so fresh. No matter how I dress, it's me I must impress. So then I must confess that I'm looking nerd fresh.